Good morning, guys. You have joined me on a very cold, is it winter or autumn now? Whatever season it is, it's freezing. Hands are freezing. I don't have gloves on me. I'm looking to get some camera gloves, hopefully for Christmas. So I'm down here in New Haven with my photographer friend Lawrence here. We've come down to shoot the lighthouse and basically trying to capture some of the waves that are crashing against it. Now we've been here since sunrise, and I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see. So if I zoom in, you get the idea of the kind of shots that we're going for. This is the shot that I'm going for. A very simple shot. Get the waves crashing against the lighthouse here. I'm going for 1/3 of the way up from the bottom, 2/3 for the sky. There's not much dramatic kind of detail in the sky, so that's the way I'm composing at the moment. I'm using a polarizer, and I am using my new Sony, which is this one here. So this is the Sony A7R3, and a big long lens on the front is the 70-200 2.8 G Master. The settings that I've currently got on my camera, if I take you guys off the tripod, I'm shooting at 200 of a second f6.3. The ISO I believe is quite higher, so 2000, purely because at the time there was not much light. Now I can start bringing that down a little bit, I think. So I can probably bring that down, increase the shutter speed so I capture some of the waves, and probably decrease the ISO a little bit. Alright, there we go. So something like that. So this is going to be a very quick video. I'm just on location. It's not really a tutorial. Just wanted to show you that I do actually get out and about now and then. So I will post up a couple of images that I've taken from today in a moment, and you'll see how I've captured them. And I'll also include some of the settings and the focal lengths along with those photos as well, so you get an idea of what kind of shutter speed that you'll need to get a similar image. Alright, so I've just put some of my filters on. As usual, as you know, I am a Format High-Tech ambassador, so I am naturally using all the Format High-Tech gear on me today. I'm using a polarizer, which allows you to remove any kind of glare or sunlight or reflections off of water, waves and everything, just so that you can either see through water or actually have the light bounce off of it. Now the sun has risen and it's creating some beautiful shots right now, and also going to be using a hard edge 3-stop graduated filter. So the reason for the hard edge is if I now switch to this camera here, make sure it's switched on, right? It always helps when your camera's turned on. Okay, so I'm now filming. So as you can see from this camera, I've got a hard edge graduated filter, and I'll show you what that looks like. It kind of looks like something like that. As you can see, half of it is dark at the top and it's light and clear at the bottom. So when I slide this in, I'll show you what it does. So you see it coming down, and it basically just neutralizes everything, so the whole scene is balanced. Now, any photo that you usually take, the sky is always going to be the brightest part of that image. So the whole reason why we use these graduated filters is to darken the sky, to balance out the sky with the foreground. And that's why I'm using that. Now, a hard edge as opposed to a soft edge. Hard edge basically means it's got a hard defined line between the dark edge and the clear edge. and that's really good for horizons on the water because you've got a very solid line across that sea. If you had things jutting out into the horizon, such as buildings or something, or mountains, then you'd probably use a soft edge graduated filter so that that line isn't so distinct. And then later on you can just take out some of those parts where the graduated filter has gone over some of the parts in the mountains and things. So you can do that in post in Lightroom. You can brighten up those areas. But right now, switch back to the camera here so you can see. Now I am shooting at about 50mm at the moment. I like this shot, it's very simple, and as you can see, that light there is just beautiful. I'm just going to decrease my shutter speed. Oh, I can't decrease my shutter speed while I'm filming, but you get the idea. I'm going for a very simple shot here, and I will show you the end result. And remember, if you use the code, nearly had you there. If you use the code Conway10 down below, you'll get 10% off all your filters from formathightech.com. So for now, I'll see you next time. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook. Links are down below, and subscribe and hit the bell for more updates.